Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Last episode, we finished up the demo, making it back here to the present time, where we learned that our job is to actually go around the world collecting these fragments in order to go back to islands in the past, save them, and then bring them back to the present. And so, in this episode, it's time to pick up where we left off by, I don't remember which one we have to go to first. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So for you guys, it has only been the next episode, but for me, because it was the demo before the game came out, it has been about 2.5 to 3 weeks since I last played this, so go a little bit easy on me if I am still just a little bit more rusty than I was the last episode or two. A couple things I do want to point out is that if we actually go to our system settings here, and we go down to the claim special rewards here, we can actually get a couple different things. So for pre-ordering the game, we get the Seed of Progeny and the Trodain Togs. That is basically an outfit. Then for the buyer's buckler, I think this is just if you bought the game, you get this green slime shield. Maybe it's like one of those, if you buy it within a certain time frame, you get that. You have the demo player pack. This is for clearing the demo. And then finally, for having Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D, you get the agility ring. I wish there was one for Dragon Quest 3, but that's all right. I did keep all of them installed on my Xbox just in case. But here we go. We can actually change the appearance of our party members if you want to. You go to change outfit. You can make your main character either look like the protagonist of this game or the protagonist of 8. I'll be keeping it as the default, but honestly, it looks, it's weird to say, I think the Trodain Togs might look better here than it does in the original. And then on top of that, you also can make Mirabelle have the day off dress. This is for completing the demo, but I'll just be keeping her in the mini mayor dress. And then I think the green slime shield, she might be the only one who can equip it, and it looks like everyone can, but we will just give this to her just because she doesn't have one yet. There we go. And that is essentially just making use of all of our things. We do have these Seed of Proficiencies, which increases a job's proficiency, but we're going to hold off because we want to wait till we can actually change our jobs. So with that taken care of, let's go ahead and see what we can do here, shall we? We have, it looks like only 2 pieces, so it does look like, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do green yet, but should be able to go into the red tablet here. Use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world. Let's do it. As far as I know, I did do like a little double check on how much was in the demo like a few days ago, just to make sure we had covered everything. And I do believe we got everything we could in the demo. And you also, because this game's very optimized, you can just check, and we didn't have any leftover fragments we could get. Wow. The game just, true. I've said it before. I said it during the demo. The game looks really good. And it sucks because like compression rates and stuff, but yeah, it looks really good.
What in the world was that? All that lava tearing through that village?
You saw it too, then? There's a volcano off in the distance there.
I don't think it actually kept my settings.
Like the one we just saw. Maybe it was all just a bad dream.
Hey, look! Huh? No way! I think we're stuck here. Wait a minute, though. That huge rock, does it mean what we saw was real? Well, we won't figure it out standing around here. Let's head to that village and get some answers.
I just kind of assumed it kept all my audio settings, but based off this, I don't think it did. So I'm gonna go fix that real quick. Yeah, it's definitely not what I had it on before. I wish I would have taken a picture, dang it. Okay, we should be in a little bit of a better spot here. Let's go ahead and do it. Is it... Oh, shoot. Was there a way to preemptively attack, or was it just run into the enemy? Might have just been run into the enemy. I could have sworn we could hit early, though. Let's see how difficult these guys are going to be. The Tung Fu fighters. Got to get in the hang of going into combat again. Fortunately, I didn't really give anything better to Mirabelle, but I do think we ended up buying... Yeah, because we gave the hammer to Kiefer here. It's like, I'm pretty sure we ended up buying better equipment at the end of the demo. Okay. We're not going to worry about all the different dialogues that we have because most of them don't really do anything. Looks like to the right's going to be an optional area, so let's go ahead and head over there first. Okay, it is A. Whenever you get that little arrow above their head, that's when you can get the early hit there. Battle speed is at max, so... Why does it say... Oh, that's them not being able to attack, isn't it? Okay, so if we go crack on the Meowgician... Huge damage. Still just... Trying to remember... I know I could just turn it on auto, which I will end up doing for a lot of the fights, just to, like, speed up the video itself and focus on the actual new gameplay, but for the first couple bits here, since we are in the full game for the first time, I'll make sure to show all this off. Nothing here. It does seem like there would be something here, like one of those elite enemies, maybe? Nope, there's an elite enemy right there, though. Let's see if we can beat it already, shall we? We want to try to end up... Let's attack the Hammerhead. We want to see if we can get that ultimate attack before we make it to the super enemy down there, just so we can unleash it immediately. Good, they missed both attacks. We don't want to use all of our MP here, so... Ow. What's very interesting is this is one of the first times in a game. I did a little bit of... I haven't looked up too much on this game, but I did see what people were thinking of just over the past couple days since we were finishing up our last Let's Play. And I was very interested to learn that the hero is a much more... almost like a paladin character in this game. Like very much on the healing side of things. Compared to what the heroes usually are. Here we go. We got a vicious enemy. Let's do it, shall we? Let's go ahead and start with a Let Loose. Making elemental attacks more effective. So she can hit weak spots, even though I'm pretty sure she would have been fine either way. Let's go ahead and do a Frizz first. It's doing 31 damage. Let's go... Let's just buff myself first. And then... Flame Slash is going to be the best there. Oh, this guy doesn't do any damage to me. So we did 31 with that. Let's see, 37. Okay, so not worth to do anything else. Go ahead and buff Mirabelle. And then Flame Slash. Good stuff. And then he's about to unleash his Fury attack. So let's make sure we get that buff on Kiefer. And then really at this point, it's just... where are we fine? Calls for backup. Oh, that's annoying. And Oomsome too, huh? Okay, let's go. Try to get rid of the Bodkin archers. There's so many of them. Uh-oh. I really... Okay, good miss. I really gotta hope I can get the other guy's abilities up here. Let's go Frizz, hitting this one. I didn't mean to attack that one. That's fine, though. Kiefer has a lot of defense, so he should be fine. That sucks. Buffing and Kasapping. Let's see. Let's just hope. I'm just gonna get the kills before I go for the buff again. I'm just going to hope that that's the only time he can do it. Okay, perfect. We can go ahead and Ocean's Devotion. It's not insane, but it'll help out a little bit. We already used it on ourselves. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Back to frizzing. The problem is I just don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of MP left on her. Let Loose. Yep, let's do that. Royal Flush. And then Flame Slash. High crit chance, which is going to be nice. Let's go attack again. Frizz, he's at half. If Kiefer can get a couple crits here, I think we'll be fine. But we're not really going to be able to fight anything else, so... His defense... I forgot his defense was higher. Okay, let's see. Can we kill now with Kiefer? Because I think he's about to summon... Oh, shoot. He just got rid of his buff. I think he's about to get more... Yep, calls for backup. Dang. Okay, I think what I need to do is just focus on this guy now. Before he gets the... there we go. Perfect. We got a crit. Ooh, that's bad. I was going to say before he could buff them. But I guess it doesn't matter when that happens, huh? Let's go Frizz. At this point, we win. So Kiefer just has to be a little bit more careful. Hit G. Hit F again. We should be good here. Because Tails can just hit one of them, get the kill, and then Mirabelle gets another hit. And there we go. Good stuff. That is another elite enemy defeated. 174 XP. Is that enough for a level up? Yes, it is. Everybody's level 8. I did see people were finishing the demo at about level 9, so we are a little bit behind there, but let's see what we just got, shall we? We got the strategic savvy to mercilessly wring every last drop of advantage from an opponent's weakness. What does that mean? 20% more damage inflicted when amped up. Okay, so we want to give that to Kiefer then. Right? Or do we want to give him the agility ring? Agility ring just makes him act quicker. Probably want to go agility. We'll just give Tails the Bodkin Archer heart. And I am hurting. If I've seen any new enemies, we'll fight them. But I don't really need to fight any more past this. Mirabelle is struggling for MP right now because she doesn't do really any damage without MP. Shoot. I'm going to have to click A. Ah, didn't get it quick enough. At this point, I just have auto turned on. Since Mirabelle can't really do much besides normal attacks anyways.
It's done.
I keep saying Mirabelle. I believe it is Maribel. Some plain clothes. And then I guess the only thing left is to go into the city. The city of Emberdale. Everything's in business as usual. Let's go ahead and check out the map real quick. Okay, so our objective is the top left corner. So let's start by just going into all the different areas. I'll rest this in here just to get Maribel's HP back up. And then let's start looting and see what we can find. Anything in here? A set of rags. This time around, because the game is very new player friendly, typically I have a list of all the stuff you can find in the towns and like where that stuff is. So like I would know which barrels to break, which pots to break, what buildings to go in to get to those. But I think at this time around, we're just gonna click A on everything. And the reason for that is because the reason I would do it in previous games is because it was tough to know where mini medals were. But due to where is it? This right here. We can see where tablets are if they're available to us at this time, as well as where the mini medals are. So if there are any that we're missing, like the present Esterd Castle, it'll let us know, and that way we know if we're missing any. So I never care about the little pieces of gold or the million rags you'll get in traveler's outfits you'll get, but I do care about not missing any mini medals. So in this game, it's nice because I don't really have to worry about that. We'll check out the church real quick. I don't really need to save, but we will see nothing else in here. And then we'll ignore this building for now. A medicinal herb. I'll go ahead and break this pot just because it's the last one that we've seen. This is going to be the item shop. Usually there's not much in here, but this time around it looks like a single file, a medicinal herb, and a chest that's locked. We will need to remember all of those just because we don't have the key yet. And down here, we can find 50 gold coins. There we go. That's it for this place. Let's head into the house that we're supposed to go to. Break this pot. Wardrobe with some boxer shorts. I'm guessing, yep, up here's our objective. We'll check both drawers. Single file. And nothing else. It looks like that's everything in the town. Let's talk to him.
Ah.
Oh, dude, you're a tourist, aren't you? Well, welcome to Emberdale. I totally forgot what voices I gave my characters, so this will be unfortunate. By gum, I've lost count of how many wobbles we've had today. I suppose this means it's nearly time. Crikey, what's got into you? You got a right face on. Is there something you want to tell me? What's that? You think you saw Volcano erupting? Don't be daft. We have done naught to provoke the wrath of fire spirit. And it's not like he's going to use fire of all things to attack his own fire-worshipping folk down here in Emberdale. Especially not when we were just about to hold the Flaming Festival in his honor. You're probably just not used to seeing volcanoes up close, eh? Put the wind up you a bit, has it? It's understandable, but I'm telling you, you've not to worry about. See, these rumbles are how the fire spirit lets us know that festival time's getting near. You'll not regret partaking in it, I tell thee. Why not rest up over at the inn until next time for the fun of it? He'll soon see you've been fretting over naught. Man, looks like I shouldn't have spent my money yet. I always love when that happens. When I go rest at the inn as soon as I get to town and then immediately says we need to go rest. He didn't seem too interested in hearing what we had to say, did he? Still, there's no way what we saw back there was just some dream. I mean, all three of us dreaming the same thing? Really? Aye, Palma. What rum nonsense is you spouting? I'll thank you not to interrupt. Now, where was I? Huh? Something's going on over by the well. Let's go and take a look.
Everyone, please! You've got to listen to me. I've had a vision in me crystal ball. A great tower of flame rising up from Burnmont. This whole island swallowed up in rivers of molten lava. I'm telling you, when the return of fire ritual's over, it'll be the end for Emberdale. We can't go through Wit Festival. We mustn't!
You're befuddled, Pamela. We can't very well call off the festival we hold in honour at Fire Spirit now, can we?
Aye, that's right. All that to achieve is earning us poor folk the fire spirit's hire. So, it's like that, is it? You're telling me you don't believe in me prophecies after all these years? Shut up. I weren't asking you.
Nolan, you lot, what's all this commotion in here of?
It's Pamela. She said she's had a vision, and that Burmont's going to blow, and that we should call off the festival.
Blooming Nora, why did you have to say all that in front of everyone, Pamela? You know how they panic.
I was just doing me job. Passing on messages from realm at supernatural is what a fortune teller's supposed to do.
But the Flaming Festival is what binds our dear Emberdale to Fire Spirit. If we were to call it off, well... Do you see? Your baseless chelping has wrought his wrath down upon us. Which means we'd best get a move on and get things started. Listen up, everyone! The time for Flaming Festival has come! It's happening tonight! Aye, the festival is happening, and it's going to be a stupendous, eyebrow-singeing, spectacular!
About time too.
You'll see, Pamela. All we need to do is put on a real good festival, and we'll be back in his good graces before you know it. I'll see you there, eh?
Strong in arm, thick in head. That's our gaffer. I tell him to cancel the festival and he brings the chuffing thing forward. Hold on. You said you were tourists, didn't you? Then maybe you could do something to help. Let me see. Yes. Oh, that might just work, you know. I reckon you've got what it takes. You lot come and see me in a bit. I'll be back at Trading Post waiting for you.
She's the fortune teller we saw when we were in there. The villagers of Emberdale appear to be largely unconcerned by the apocalyptic prediction made by one of their number, and set about preparing for the Flaming Festival. Well, we'll go deal with it. Head back into the trading post.
Oh.
You came after all. Now then, I suppose you'd better tell me your names before we get started. You already know mine, of course. Tails introduce himself to Pamela. Palmella.
Hey,
I'm Kiefer, Prince Kiefer of Estar, to be precise. I'm Maribel. Very nice to meet you. Right, Tails, let's get down to brass tacks. You believe that little premonition I had were true, don't you? Tails tells Pamela of the vision seen upon arriving through the teleportal. You what? You're saying you all witnessed the same as what I saw in me prophecy? Well, that's proof enough for me. The fire spirit's chosen these off-comdens to carry out his work. Now listen here, Tails. If we don't take action, that vision you saw will undoubtedly come to pass. Which is where you come in. You lot have the power to prevent our impending disaster. I've seen it clear as day. So, what do you say? Will you save the village from fires of Burnmont? That's the spirit. First things first, you'll need to head up Burnmont to get to the bottom of this. There's something fishy going on there. You mark my words. I wouldn't credit the fire spirit ever wanting to cause an eruption. Trouble is, the only time we can go take a look is when the festival's on. Even the gaffer's not allowed up there the rest of the time. So what that means is, we're going to have to wait till the festival gets started. It's taking place tonight, in case you hadn't heard. So you've got a few hours to get ready. If I were you, I'd get some kip and prepare for what's coming. Well, we'll do just that, because we have nothing else we can do. I don't think this shop's worth buying anything in. We'll probably just wait till, to see if they have any equipment shop once it gets brought back into the present day. Well, let's spend my money again. Oh, he won't charge me a penny since the festival's about to start. Great. It's finally time. Time for Flamin' Festival to start. Sorry to turf you out like this, but I'm taking rest of the day off. Oh, one last thing. If you folks do join in with the festivities, go and find the gaffer, won't you? I'm sure he'd be keen to hear what you off-comdens think the whole affair. So, the festival's starting, is it? Here's hoping it doesn't end in disaster. Let's go and see what Gaffer has to say for himself, eh? Is Gaffer his name or his title? I think it's his name. Oh, it's you. Well, what do you think of the Flamin' Festival? I trust you're having a fine old time. Glad to hear it. The best is yet to come, though. Why don't you grab a buddy or two and a nice cup of tea while you wait for the return of fire ritual to get underway? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Palmella about yet. Is she not joining us? Don't you worry about her, lad. From what I heard, she's cooped up in shop praying to fire spirit. First all that fuss earlier, now she won't even share a few butties in a couple with us. She's as stubborn as a mule, I tell thee. But that's neither here nor there. Why not take yourselves over to her shop? She might just talk to you lot. We will do just that. Aye, up you lot. So, the festival's finally underway, eh? Path up Burnmount won't open till the return of fire ritual starts, though. You know it's time when everyone makes their way over to the foot of Mont. Now then, I'll be counting on you when we're up there. Don't go forgetting that. I'm happy for you to enjoy the festivities till the ritual gets started, but don't get carried away and do out daft. Do ought daft. Gotta love it. I'm not even trying anymore, man. The amount of times I've tried in Dragon Quest games to do the different dialects, it's brutal. Oh. By gum, you've not got your flames yet. Here, get this lot sorted, will you?
Okay.
Aye, right you are. Right. Is that everyone kitted out with the flames for the ritual? Aye, all apart from the folks who won't be going up Burnmont. Grand, let's get started then, shall we? I take it you lot are all set? Yes, we are. Righto, let everyone know we're ready, will you? All right, you are, Gaffer. Now then, everyone. It's time to get to the return of fire ritual underway. Oh, that girl in the red dress is the one we saw. Probably should have talked to her. I didn't see her out there. She's only saw throwing something into the fire. I think she was throwing the hat into the fire. Beloved Fire Spirit, we residents of Emberdale are, as ever, your most humble servants. In exchange for your continued protection, we come now to return to you the sacred flames. Bearing these holy fires, we shall make our way to Burnmont, where you reside. All we ask in return is that you provide new flames in place of these, that we may continue to be protected. Frizz Sizzle Flare. Grand. Right, let's get up there, shall we? All right, time to head up Burnmont. Why am I at the back of the queue? This is simply because I'm not local. Why, that's nothing but flagrant discrimination. How rude. Yeah, we know who you are. So, can I just cut in line, please? Thank you. I'm first in queue, and I'm not giving up me place for no one, so there.
Oh.
Yup, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm happy to say that the Return of Fire ritual is about to start. Grand, I'm first. Me. Now then, there's no rush. The purpose of this ritual is to show our respect to the fire spirit. It's not a race. There'll be no playing favorites, so you've no need to worry about losing your place. Well, if it isn't our honored guests, in you come, you lot.
What?
Oh, I thought you just said I wouldn't lose my place. You can't let Johnny come Latleys in before me. Oh, don't be such a spoil sport. We've visitors from Lord knows how far away, and here you are fussing about being first. Huh. I'll set off now and wait for you up top. Come and find me when you're good and ready. It's a straight path to the top of Burnmont, so you'll not get lost. Well then, in your own time. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. If we get into combat, are we going to have these hats on? Oh, this looks like a puzzle room because I can't rotate my camera. Full 360. Oh, no, this is it? We're already here? Oh, we're definitely going to go deeper in. That's crazy. We don't have to do anything? Okay.
Oh.
There you are. Now then, as you probably guessed, this here's Burnmont's Crater. All you need to do is play your part in the ritual and tech them flames you're carrying. And chunk them into the crater like so. So we're not throwing people in the volcano. That's what I thought we were doing. See, what we're doing is returning the fire that's been protecting us all year to it fire spirit who gave it to us in the first place. So, are you ready to throw your flames in the crater and return them to their creator? Righto, one at a time now. Those are his flame into the crater. There's something a bit odd about throwing flames into a volcano, but here goes nothing. Kiefer throws his flame into the crater.
Aw.
I don't even want to think about what would happen if you fell in there. Just plant your feet, Maribel. Maribel throws her flame into the crater. Right, now it's the villager's turn. You lot are done. You can head back to the village if you'd like. But nothing happened. Glad I saw her earlier.
Grand.
You lot took your time. The ritual's already started. Right, there's no time to waste. You lot need to get yourselves down into the belly of Burnmont quick as you can. There's something strange going on down there. No doubt about it. I need you to look into it for me. I can't go myself. It's crawling with monsters, see? Use your noggins, though. I don't want to next see you in wooden overcoats. Huh?
Understood.
Time's running out. You've got to get moving. And in we go. All right, the dungeon proper, Burnmont level 6. Do we need to go all the way down to Burnmont level 1? Okay, we got a free heal. That's all we really needed. Let's go ahead and head on down. Okay. Says on my right and left. Let's Let's go right first because there's an arrow pointing left. Ooh, we are strong enough to just one-shot these guys. Amazing. Probably not you, though. No, I didn't think so. We'll just keep it on auto as we run through here. We should be fine because typically before the boss, it'll give us a healing point. And Maribel's really the only one using, well, let's say she's the only one really using MP, but then Kiefer does that. I think, didn't we lose a fight? I was wondering why Maribel was so low. I think she was dead for the ending of a boss fight at the end of the demo. And that's why she's just a little bit shorter on levels than everybody else, unfortunately. Good news is we are at the point where we can just one-shot them when we get into the fight. But we just have to actually go through all of it. And when they're not grouped up, we have to go through multiple fights here. Right here, we have another set of rags. We'll just run past this Bodkin Archer. This is going to take us all the way to the bottom. I mean, it's looking like it. We're at level 1. All the way for a chest. Okay, let's grab this. This has a scale shield, which is probably a better upgrade for everyone. Yes, it is. And then I haven't checked before. Can I immediately go back up to... No, I cannot. Okay, let me go ahead and run back up, and I'll see you guys back up at the top. All right, I did a quick heal, because why not? And let's go ahead and run to the left this time around. And then we're going to go ahead and go south first. Because this does not have the arrow once again. Ooh. Good news is they're going to group up, so we'll be able to deal with all of them at the same time. Seems like it's a static encounter, too. Like, this is always going to be here. Ooh. Well, that'll speed up the fight a lot when we get a crit with our hero there. We get a chest with some plain clothes, which is like 2 gold coins, and a divine dagger. Let's check that out for Mirabelle, because I believe, yes, finally giving her something better. All right, we'll go ahead and head back up, and this time we want to go north, since that's the direction the arrow's pointing. It's not strong enough to get rid of the hoodlums yet, unfortunately. Seems like only the rabbit wasps, I didn't see their name. I think those are the only things we can one-shot. All right, we get another little scene. I think we have until the girl in red gets up here, because that's the, so when we saw the disaster happen. How do I get that chest? Uh-oh. Grab the antidotal herb. We can one-shot these guys we know, so we might as well get some free XP real quick. Well, can't one-shot all of them, apparently. Yeah, why? 2 mouse flaps and it's not letting us just go through them? Okay. There we go. Maybe it's because we did a back attack or something. I don't know how to get to that center area, unfortunately. We might have to fall from somewhere. It's the only thing I could assume. Get a quick heal. I mean, I can see the enemies there. Like, I'm trying to think where we could even fall from, because there wasn't... It seems like we also might... Because that's our final destination, right? Is level 1. Hey, I guess it's the same thing. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go up to, like, the top and then jump down, which would have us fall to there. I'm not sure, actually. Well, I'm sure we'll see here in a second. Okay, so we have some liquid slimes. We'll go ahead and fight those here in a second. First, let's... Oh, we got to fight more of these cactus balls. I have to fight more of those. Let's see. Yep, yeah, we are. Well, we got a liquid slime at least, so we will not be able to, we won't have to go out of our way to fight one of those. I don't know if there's an achievement for fighting every enemy in the game. Based on the fact that there's a bestiary, I would assume there probably is. Let's grab this chest for a suit of scale armor. Probably better for our main character. And then... Still can't turn my camera very much. The problem is you kind of have to check for those sparkles, right? So... Just because we want to go left, we might have to go both directions just to see if there's any items hiding from us. Doesn't look like anything there. I guess if it's an important item, it'll be marked as well. All right, doesn't look like there's anything else. So we'll go ahead and go down this staircase here. Might have to level up a little bit. We're very close to leveling up our fisherman class. Okay, so... There's another cutscene. We're we're still fine. I should have probably paid attention to what order the people were in, because I'm sure they would match up to what we already saw. So now we're going back up, it looks like. Ow. And there we go. That is a level 5 heir apparent. We learn Lightning Slash with Kiefer. Another instance of, I think we were just playing Dragon Quest II like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, whenever I made the comment that, like, usually Lightning Slash is reserved for the protagonist, but 2 is like the first time it hadn't been. Looks like it's the same here. Someone else gets the Lightning Slash ability. Okay, so from here, looks like we can go outside right here. Gets me a chest with a Yggdrasil leaf already, huh? That usually fully revives your characters or fully cures their HP and MP. Can't remember which one it is. Up here, this is a new enemy, I believe. The Little Devils. Unfortunately, Kiefer is almost out of MP, so I really need that level up for him. Good crit. Either that or I need to get to one of those goddess statues.
They didn't stand a chance.
Is that enough? No, well, it's enough for Tails. As well as a proficiency up, we learned Squelch and Hornpipe. Hornpipe, I've never heard of that one in a Dragon Quest game. Here's the Fisherman Man. He at least looks like a fisherman. And then go past all you. We're so close. Even if we get to a goddess statue, I might run back. Yeah. Let me go fight these cactiballs real quick. I want to see if I can get Mirabelle's job leveled up, and then Kiefer's actual leveled up. Well, one fight was enough to learn Sizz on Mirabelle and level up Kiefer to level 9. Perfect. So it only took one fight with the cactiballs. Let's go ahead and head back up. Everybody is the next tier of job. Let's hit this goddess statue, and then I'm actually going to save here. Because it does seem like we might be coming up to either a boss or a mini-boss of some kind. It's my first time making a save log, so let's make sure we do that, get that down. Because it let me choose a demo to bring my save file from, but it is technically a new game, so we'll continue. And let's go ahead and, I'm guessing, jump down. Right? Is that a shine up there? Yes, it is. Grab this for an antidotal herb. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, down we go. Now the question is, do we land on the next floor, or does our position of where we jumped matter? It doesn't look like it matters. It looks like we do just go to the next floor. Go ahead and jump down again. Do we not see the hats fall past us? Okay, some more of the Meowgicians. Here was that chest I was talking about earlier that I needed to make sure I got. Go ahead and deal with these little devils. I'm gonna try to do this without using MP. Let's see how easy it is. I'm sure. Well, I know there's another goddess statue somewhere in this, like, center area. But just in case, let's make sure we, do that. And then a mini medal right here. Good thing we got it. And then, I don't believe there was any shines or anything on this floor. There was a gold shine, so that's why I was like, I need to be careful as we go down. Because I know somewhere there's a gold shine. Might be on this floor. See. Yes, it was. I believe we only have one more floor left. That's a single file. Let's go ahead and jump down once more. And this should be the red lady now. Should be throwing it in here in a second to make sure we restore HP. Now, I believe you can soft lock yourself here because I don't think there's a way out of this area. We'll create a second save just in case. Usually I have a second save between recordings just in case I lose any progress. We'll go ahead and drop a save here. We'll continue. And then, anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what this rock's all about. Oh, it's one of the faces, huh?
Soon it will all be over. Ah, humans. How foolish must they be to worship a deity that does not exist? They even hold festivals in his honor. Soon, the humans will present me with the last of their fiery tributes. And when that happens, the power of the black flame that has been entrusted to me shall be unleashed. Its awakening will cause the flames to pour forth, and molten magma to engulf all the lands beneath. And the humans, believing that their pitiful fire spirit has forsaken them, shall sink into ruin and despair. Speaking of humans, do you puny specimens mean to stop me? Fools! To attempt to do so is to plunge willingly into a nightmare of incandescent flame. But if you insist, I shall gladly oblige. You shall be burned to cinders, flesh, bones, soul and all.
Here we go. Let's do it. The Glowing Inferno. Well, the good news is I am pretty sure they're going to be weak to both water and, well, this kind of sucks for him, huh? We'll just have to attack with Key for every turn. They're probably going to be weak to crack as well as water attacks, so that'll be nice. Meaning both of them should be in a really good spot. Sure, we'll just Aqua Slash. Unfortunately for... Ooh, only 6 damage. Is there a... Oh, good 40 damage crit. There's got to be some sort of mechanic here. Because if we're only doing 4 damage per hit on something that's effective, that's a little brutal. We're feeling worked up. Let's let loose. But I would guess there's probably... I would think that the fire would actually get put out. Maybe it's after he does this, whatever he's about to do, that the fire goes away. We'll go for an Aqua Slash. We probably should heal Maribel. Okay, I think he just lost defenses. Yep, defense is down, which is amazing. Let loose. And then a crack. Holy, well, only 13. I was expecting a lot more. Let's heal up Maribel. Oh, he's mustering his strength, huh? Please hit Kiefer, because this is going to be brutal otherwise. So it looks like during this, I need to be doing physical attacks. God, that hurt. 2 lightning slashes. While his defenses are down. Oh, yeah, because no magic is good right now. Do a normal attack. Get a heal on Maribel. He's mustering his strength again, which sucks. Lightning slash again. Punch him again, and then we got to get a heal on Kiefer. Just sucks because Tails does the most by far. I'm a little concerned here. Let's get a medicinal herb and hit Maribel with it herself. I like how I don't have to worry. Oh, perfect. I like how we don't have to worry about each person having their own inventory. Lightning slash. Dang, it was a high crit chance too. Let's heal up myself, because I think Kiefer technically survives one more. I don't think he's not resistant to magic anymore. Or to physical anymore. Well, he's resistant to physical. He's not resistant to magical.
I owe you one.
And then right here we should be fine. Lightning slash. Because I doubt he'll be able to get back to another abandon his defenses. Ooh, maybe. We'll see. I got to do enough right here. He's really close. Unfortunate. Just a normal attack. Okay. Yep, so this is gonna hurt, but we're fine. We got enough time for a lightning slash. We can do a normal hit. He's feeling worked up. Let's let loose, because we'll survive that fire breath. And then aqua slash. This might kill. Yes, it does. Perfect. There's no way that was the final boss, though. Like, it definitely had the HP and defenses of one. Level 9 for Maribel. And we got a red fragment. I don't know. It might be the end. I don't think so.
I have been defeated. And by humans, no less. But my overthrow is of no consequence. Though I perish, the black flame itself cannot be extinguished. Soon, fools, you shall witness its unbearable power.
All right, let's go ahead and quickly heal, because again, I truly don't think that's the end of it. Let's make sure we save our game again. I mean, if the dark energy just disappeared, but the thing is, that girl still was like, she's definitely a bad guy, because she was mentioning that she's from a different place. She's like they wouldn't have pointed her out if she was a nobody. Like, she wouldn't have got her own dialogue there. Let's go ahead and jump down this hole next, because we got no other way to get out of here. That brings us... Oh, we could have just got this. Okay, well, we know where we are now. I'll go ahead and just run all the way back up to the top. Interesting. Oh, do the blue spots respawn? And why have there been no enemies this whole way? It's very interesting. Well, here we are. Oh. Well, this is a problem. Could you explain what one is supposed to do? Not throw it in the crater, please.
There you are! What in heaven happened down there? You need to tell me exactly what you did and what you saw, and don't leave anything out, okay? Oh, well, that doesn't sound too clever. And from the look of it, I doubt we'll be getting rid of these black flames too easily. But we've got to do something. I mean, we know what'll happen if we just leave it be.
Is there not some way of putting it out, Pamela?
I was just wondering that myself, Gaffer. If there is a way, I don't know of it.
Well, can't you do a prediction or something? I thought you were supposed to be an all-knowing fortune teller.
Oh, did you know? And there was me thinking I would note but a medicine woman. You're lucky I'm in a good mood, lad. I'll see what I can see. I can see something. I can see a man. A right grubby man, if I'm honest. And in no fit state to boot. He's holding something in his hand. A vase, is it? No, a bottle. And there's some kind of liquid in it. Hold up. It's you, the burning greed. You're there, and you're having a right old chinwag with him and all. Sorry, that's your lot. If I were to guess, I'd say the spirits are trying to tell us that whatever's in that bottle can put out the black flames here. And if we're to find the liquid, we'll need to find the man who's got it. Have you any idea who we might be?
Is it my uncle? I'm gonna say no anyways, but is it my uncle?
Think, lad. You must know him. It's got to be someone.
Sure. Maybe I think it's my
What's
uncle.
that? You've got the
Oh, yeah,
bottle you
okay.
need from that fella
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the water my
Why
uncle was trying to
didn't you
sell.
say
I forgot we
so?
had some.
Hurry up, then. Chuck whatever's in it on these flames and let's see if it doesn't put the blessed things out. That's the stuff!
Well, would you look at that? It's gone.
Eh, thank crikey for that. If you lot hadn't stuck around till the bitter end, we'd have been in a right pickle. Looks like me vision won't be coming true after all.
I must apologise for doubting you, Pamela. Same goes for you lot. I wasn't wrong from the off.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! The gaffer admitting he were mistaken. Not even I saw that one coming.
There's not a doubt in my mind that you lot have saved us from a real disaster. I just wish I could offer you more than me thanks.
Well, there is one thing we could use your help with, actually. Do you think you could do something about that big rock outside the village? As long as it's there, well, we're in a bit of hot water.
Is that all? Consider it done. In fact, we'll have the whole island looking spick and span by tomorrow morning. You just wait. Right, everyone, that's quite enough excitement for 1 year. I hereby declare the ritual over. Now, let's get back to Emberdale. Put the kettle on. This calls for a brew. Of course, there'll be plenty to go around. We can't have the heroes who saved our village missing out on a nice strong brew now, can we? That's why I'm making you our guests of honor tonight. You'll have the time of your lives, I promise. See you back there.
I wonder if I was just wrong about that girl in the red dress, and she was just somebody we needed to, like she was essentially, nope, here, wait, never mind. I was not wrong. Well, maybe I was. So, I thought she was gonna be a bad guy, but maybe she's just, everyone makes their way back to Emberdale. A lavish party is held with singing, dancing, and merrymaking, and the fear that was felt on the mountain is soon forgotten. Tales and friends have a final time, surrounded by local well-wishers and plenty of tea and sandwiches. And by the time the festivities come to an end, the sun is already in the sky. I guess it's just, she was like the timer, you know, where when she threw it in, that's when the volcano was going to erupt. So that's why she was basically just a character to watch out for, because that was like the time limit we had. That's all I could think about. All right, he's wishing us a safe journey. And let's see, is it time to leave? Oh, it's you. Looks like you've had a good night's rest. People of this village owe you a lot, you know, so I've been thinking we should give you a summit to say thanks. And it turns out there's one thing I can give you that'll be of any use. This thing here. A green fragment. I held on to that thinking it might come in handy when I were telling fortunes. But according to me, old crystal ball, you'll get more use of it than me. Don't be strangers now, eh? If there's ever out old Pamela can do for you, drop by a cuppa and a chat. There we go. Now looks like that is the end of Emberdale. So let's go ahead and just head on out of here. Can I zoom back to the entrance? It doesn't look like it. We'll just go ahead and head on over there. It seems like we're going to have a pretty... I can't say it'll be the same for every episode, but it does seem like our episodes are going to follow a pretty simple pattern, where the first episode is going to the new area with the fragments, and then a second episode will be coming back to it in the present to collect the new fragments and get equipment and all that, and then, yeah, it basically looks like it's going to be past and present.
Didn't erupt, and Emberdale is safe. and it's all thanks to us. Still, much as I love being a hero, right now I'm more interested in whether any more islands have appeared. If they have, someone at the castle is sure to know about it. Let's head over there and find out.
What I find interesting, what I'm curious about, it has been 4 episodes, and we have cleared 2 fragments, right? Using that logic, it's 2 episodes per fragment, which means it would be 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 episodes to get through all these fragments. There's no way this is it, right? Like, we've pretty much explored this area, right? These open up because we know there's a door on the other side that's open that are just teleporters to other areas. And then we don't really know what that is. And we can't see what's, I guess, on the other side. But, like, there's no way it's only, what was that, 11 different islands for us to explore, roughly? There's got to be more that we're just not seeing right now. Like, either that or maybe another shrine. But let's go ahead and I want to head back to Pilchard Bay real quick. Because we are going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we're going to head over to the castle and see if they know about the new island that popped up so that way we can explore and find some more fragments. I will see you guys then.